Hi and welcome to No Cheese. Today I'm going to make a Hungarian goulash beef stew. First I begin to put on the pan on 12 or 14. First I'm going to slice the meat. I cut it into 2 by 2 centimeter cubes. Now I wash my hands. Now I'm going to add some tallow into the pan, and I think I put on the fan also. I think I'm going to have quite much tallow. When frying the meat, I'm going to have meat on the half of the bottom of the pan, and be careful when putting down the meat. When frying the meat, I will begin to prepare the onion. It's important that the meat will be brown. That's the Maillard effect. That makes the good taste from the meat. That is essential for the dish. I'm gonna add some more tallow. I'm gonna wash my hands again. Now it's time to prepare the onion. I'm gonna make them into small pieces in this food processor. As I said, be very careful. This is very hot. I think now the meat has been fried. I'm gonna add some more tallow again. Now I can prepare the paprika. 2 greens and 2 yellow. Now I'm going to use half of the Spanish pepper. I have removed the seeds. Actually, we're going to sow this to make new ones grow. Some more tallow. Now I think the meat has been fried enough. Now it's time to fry the onion. I will lower the heat to 10 or 14. Now I'm gonna prepare the paprikas in the food processor. I think the onion should look like this when it's time to put in the paprika. So now I'm gonna put in the paprika. The Spanish pepper is also in here. I think I will higher the heat to 11 or 14. Now I have sauteed the paprika and the Spanish pepper together with the fried onion for 8 minutes. Now it's time to put in some tomato puree, and in the bottom of the pan, to make it more sweet, I'm gonna use 3 tablespoons. It's important to make it more sweet. I will make the tomato puree be on the bottom in a couple of minutes. Now it's time to add the paprika powder. I'm gonna use Hungarian paprika powder. It is a sweet paprika powder that you're gonna use to this dish. 1 tablespoon. And then I'm gonna blend this to make the paprika powder come alive when it's going to be heated up. It's gonna make more spicy, better taste of the paprika powder when you fry it a little bit or saute it a little bit. Now I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of salt. And then I'm gonna add 2.5 tablespoons of concentrated beef broth. And then I'm gonna add 4 deciliters of water. Make sure to blend all in the bottom of the pan so nothing will burn. Now I'm gonna add the meat. I also gonna add some white pepper, 1 teaspoon. It's very important to ground the white pepper once as you should use it. It will make very much difference. Now this will boil for 2.5 hours and put the lid on the pot. Now the stew has been boiled for 2 hours and I stir once an hour. You can observe that the meat is under the liquid. So now when the stew has boiled 2 hours, it's time to boil rice, because I'm going to have rice to the dish. You can have pasta or potatoes or maybe something other. I would boil 3 deciliter of rice. For that I need 6 deciliter of water. I'm gonna blend the rice with the water so it doesn't burn in the bottom while the temperature is raising to boiling temperature. Now it's begin boiling, so I add the lid to the pot. I will now lower the heat to 6 for a couple of minutes because it will need some additional heat in the beginning. Then I lower the heat to 2 of 14. The total time it's gonna boil is 20 minutes. Now it's boiling, and I will lower the heat to 2 for 15 minutes more. Now it's time to prepare the last thing for the stew. First I'm gonna add 3 deciliter of cream. And I increase the heat a little bit so it begin boiling again after putting in this cold cream. Now it have begin boiling again, and I will prepare some flour and water blend to put in here to make it a little bit more thick. So I'm gonna use 0.8 deciliter of flour, and I'm gonna use 3 deciliter of water. And it doesn't matter that it have been cream in this. Then I shake it. And then I strain it. And then you have to stir quickly and make it boil again. Then it will be boiled for 2 minutes. Now you see that it's boiling, and it will boil for at least 2 minutes. That's because it can be some taste of the flour if you don't boil it enough. And you can actually use starch from cornstarch actually, to make it more thick. I'm sure that it exists other methods as well to make it more thick. You see, like this. Now the rice have been boiled for 20 minutes, and it's time to put the rice on the plate and serve the dish. But first I'm gonna try the stew and see if it needs more salt or white pepper. I think I'm gonna add some more salt in this. So a half tablespoon of salt I will add. After the salt added, I will taste again with a new spoon. Now it's very fine. So now it's time to add the stew to the plate. So now I'm gonna try this. Very tasty. So that's all for now. Thanks for watching.